What is going on, guys? B-Man27 here, and welcome back to another video. Now today is the top 5 Rocket League Rumble power-ups. Now recently, just like a couple weeks ago, Rocket League released a new game mode called Rumble, which is basically regular Rocket League 3-on-3, except now you have like power-ups and stuff. So in this top 5 today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm basically just going to be ranking my top 5 favorite Rocket League Rumble mode power-ups, starting from 5 and ending with 1. Let's go right into the number 5 spot. Number 5 spot is going to be the freezer. Now what the freezer does is basically you have to be within a certain radius and you have to be like kind of facing the ball. It has to be within your sight. So basically you press down on the left stick and it freezes the ball in place for a few seconds. And the only way to get it out of place is just to like hit it. Now its only real purpose is on defense, and you're like being a goalie and you're about to like score or whatever. You can pop the freezer thing and it'll just freeze the ball mid-air, whatever, until either like a few seconds go by or someone hits it. Okay, so the number 4 spot is going to be the grappling hook. Now basically what the grappling hook does is it pulls you towards the ball. So like say a ball is mid-air, pull yourself towards the ball and you'll hit the ball and it'll like hit it and whatever. So it doesn't really pull the ball towards you very much, but more so it pulls you towards the ball and then it hits, like it rams you into the ball so that like the ball goes flying or whatever. So it's really useful, but you have to time it correctly. But it's also pretty good on defense if you use it correctly. Like if the ball is in between you and the goal, you don't want to use it because you'll just hit it into the goal. But it's really useful when you just want to just hit it out of the way or pull yourself towards the ball like they're about to save it. And you pull yourself towards the ball and hits it in. That's a really good use for it. But yeah, so that's going to be number 4 spot. Now on to number 3. So the number 3 spot is going to be the plunger. So basically what the plunger does is it's basically the opposite of the grappling hook. So instead of pulling you towards the ball, it pulls the ball towards you. So basically this is a really good thing to use on defense. Like, so if you're behind the person and they're about to hit the ball into the goal, you can just use the plunger, pull it out of the way, and then just go on with your day basically. But it's also really good on offense. So if you actually run ahead of the ball, and you have to make sure you're kind of on an angle so it doesn't just pull the ball straight into you and then just hits your back and it does basically nothing. You have to go kind of on an angle, so when you pull it, it will just like pull it into the goal. That's probably what I use the plunger most of the time, but if there's like a need for me to come and save it, then I will. So yeah, it's going to be number 3 spot. On to number 2. The number 2 spot in today's top 5 is going to be the magnetizer. So basically what the magnetizer does, it's actually really similar to the plunger. So like it pulls the ball towards you, except it kind of magnetizes to you, but you have to be really close to it. But instead of the plunger where it just like grabs it and pulls it, it like will keep it and like pull it towards your car and keep it there until like someone hits it off or you go too far away from the ball. So this is actually pretty easy to score with if you do it right. You just have to like have the right technique or whatever, and you can just like drag the ball right into the goal. It's going to be number 2 spot on today's top 5. Now let's see what the best Rocket League Rumble mode power-up is, in my opinion at least. Okay, so in my opinion, the best Rocket League Rumble mode power-up is going to be the spike. So basically what the spike is all of these spikes will just protrude out of your car, and so when you hit the ball, it will stick to your car. And so this is probably the easiest one to score with, but you have to be in the right position at the right time. So if you're playing the mode smart, which is basically just using the power-ups when you need to, instead of just, oh, power up, let me click the button and hope I use it in the right time. It's actually super smart to not do that and actually use it and save your power-ups until you use them in the right time. If it's a bad one, then yeah, you don't have to wait. But like with the spikes, that's probably the worst thing you can do, is just throw away the spikes. Because the spikes, basically all you have to do is have the ball coming towards you, have just a little bit of an open space, and use the spikes, hit the ball, and just have full boost and just like fly across the field and just run your car into the goal. So at first it's gonna be kind of hard, and you want to make sure that people don't hit you, because if they do hit you and they hit you hard enough, the ball will detach, and then rest in peace. You're not going to be able to get a goal off of it. Okay, so that was the number one spot, is the spikes. They're super easy once you know how to use them and you use them in the right place. They're super easy to score with. So, yeah. Number one spot. So, yeah, guys, that was my top 5 Rocket League Rumble Mode power-ups video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for not uploading yesterday. I know I usually do at least every other day. But I'll probably, hopefully, have an upload for tomorrow. So, yeah. What is your guys' top 5? Don't forget to leave those down in the comments. What are your thoughts about the new update in Rocket League? I know this update came out a little while ago, but I also just kind of wanted to make sure I have a firm opinion on all of these. After all, I don't really play Rocket League that often anyways. So, yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.